It's not dangerous for Ngannou
It's going to be the biggest event I've ever been involved in.
from a sporting point of view.
Of course. What, you're saying Ngannou's not a sportsman?
No, he's
Is he not the best? Is he not the best heavyweight in his combat sport?
From what I know,
He ran away from the best heavyweight in the combat UFC.
I don't watch UFC.
Well, no, do I, but
obviously
I've
he's the
watched
best.
it. I've been watching the tapes of him. Is he not good? Is he not in the Guinness Book of Records for being the
He is
hardest?
the hardest
Well, there
one.
you go.
But-
This is massive.
But Frank,
Massive.
we're talking about the best heavyweight of our generation in
Yeah,
Tyson Fury.
I agree with that.
Against someone who's never boxed.
But let me ask you a question. So if it does all the numbers that are expected, what does that make it?
It makes it a big event.
That's all we need to know then, isn't it?
If Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn had struck a deal with Francis Ngannou, would you give them stick for it?
Are you going?
I will be covering it
Why is that?
because it would do good numbers for us.
And it's will it? Why would people want to watch
Massive
that?
numbers, of course.
Because it's a big event. There's a fight going on in Riyadh this year. In October, there's a fight going on, and they made it happen with Tyson.
Thank you for your time, Frank.
You're welcome.
What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So, you heard Frank Warren getting half pressed there by IFL TV. Let's break it down quote by quote. Is he not a sportsman? Is he not the heavyweight? Is he not this? Is he not that? Oh, he's the biggest puncher in the Guinness Book of Records. The Guinness Book of Records is for clowns, people. And this really sums up the event, to be fair. When was the last time someone had to mention the Guinness Book of Records in a World Championship fight? Or, you know what I mean? Or YB, well, just because the WBC changed their rules and whatever else. This should be a World Championship fight. Yeah? When was the last time someone had to mention Guinness Book of Records? Guinness Book of Records is something they mention. I don't know. This man has 18 or 800 piercings in his jeb end. That's what the Guinness Book of Records for. It's for clownery. Ooh, this guy has the longest leg in the world. Yeah, it's a Muppet book. That's not serious, people. Yeah, it's a Muppet book. And you got Frank Warren, the promoter of said event. His big sales pitch is Francis Ngannou is in the Guinness Book of Records. Wow. Not Francis Ngannou just knocked out Derek Chisora in 2 rounds. Someone that Tyson couldn't do. I'd get behind that narrative. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah? They could have waited 6 months for this fight and said, listen, Francis could have come out and said, listen, people, I love boxing. I've told all my fans I love boxing. I don't want to disrespect the sport and go straight to the top. So instead, I'm going to go in there, take my big buff ass in there with Chisora and do something no man has done before. And in particular, something Tyson Fury hasn't done before. That makes a narrative in itself. Hey, listen, Tyson, you just fought Chisora and went 10 rounds, couldn't hurt him. I went in there and blew him out in 3 rounds. It's not ideal, but that's a marketing point. Not the Guinness Book of Records. Yeah? He's the hardest puncher in the world in a clown book. You know, this is where the credibility of the sport's gone, people. It's gone, not to your resume, not to what belts you got, not to what you've even done in a sport, but to the Guinness Book of Records. Yeah? And that Guinness Book of Records also needs to say Ngannou is the biggest dude to drop a belt, a world championship belt, and run off, people. Yeah? Ngannou was the UFC champion and he ran off. That's what the facts say. I don't care why. Truth be known, I'm tired of hearing why. I don't care. Oops. You see that one? I don't care. I find it a disrespect. If you're not injured, if you're not retiring, and you drop a belt and just do something else, you're a cornball. That's the bottom line, people. Yeah? I told you before. If Rafael Nadal or Djokovic went on to play table tennis, if you retire, that's fine. I'm retired. I'm going to do some clownery. This guy in Bongo even came out and said, oh, I'm going to fight John Jones at some point. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Oh, you're going to fight him, are you? One of them ones. Trying to lure all his fans back in. Oh, YB in Bongo said this. You clown. Yeah, a big one at that. Anyway, Frank said some more things there, were there? This is, here we go, the money narrative again. This is what did he say? Wait there.
Best heavyweight of our generation in Tyson Fury.
I agree with that.
Against someone who's never boxed.
But let me ask you a question. So if it does all the numbers that are expected, what does that make it?
That makes it a pig with glitter on, Frank. Yeah? Oh, it's a big event, so what does that make it? Yeah, a pig in glitter. You put a pig in makeup and tell me what that makes it. 100%. A big round pink looking thing with some sparkly bits on. That's what it is. Let's call a spade here. Yeah, but it sells money, it makes money. It's not even competitive. Fair enough, yeah. I don't even mind so much Tommy Fury saying, I'm fighting YouTubers, it makes money. Because, listen, Tommy's no good. He's not a world champion. Yeah, he's pretty looking. Wait a minute. What can we really expect from a pretty looking non-world champion? From a clown, from a family of clowns? Tommy Fury. So, it's not like, I'm not mad at Tommy. Tommy's going life and death with YouTubers. Do you understand? My beef is, you got Tyson Fury punching at Wilder. Tyson Fury undefeated. And this is what he's choosing to do with his talents. If Tyson Fury was just another Tommy Fury, yeah, can't box a lick, ain't knocking no one out, and pretty with it, there'd be no expectation. In fact, I'd be the one telling you about Guinness Book of Records. Yeah? Oh, Tommy Fury, Tommy, you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. Telling you all the facts. Yeah? Tommy Fury, he's in the record book for number of concurrent Love Island viewers. You see that one? That's what I'll be telling you. Yeah? Oh, Tyson, you know what I mean? That's the time you bring in Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul. That's when you bring in the Guinness Book of Records. Yeah? It don't mean nothing. The fight don't mean nothing. It's 8 rounds. Not even a real boxing match, is it? Come on, people. Professional boxing is 12 rounds. Yeah? It's an 8-rounder. Fighting a YouTuber. And even then, Tommy Fury went life and death. So, yeah. That's the baseline, people. We have expectations here. It's not Fury's fault. Well, it is, but it's not, because they're supposed to be governing bodies. They don't call them sideman bodies. They don't call them we'll do what you want bodies. Yeah? They don't call them we are cucked to our champion bodies. They're called governing. You're supposed to govern. But it seems to be everything these days with governing, they'd be doing the opposite. Yeah? Politically, the government, what they're supposed to do, govern. Bojo having parties, yeah? Whilst everyone else locked down, whilst everyone else can't visit their dying grandparents, they partying. Yeah, what's governing about that? I'll tell you what it is. It's clowning. The word govern needs to be replaced with clowning. With clown, sorry. Yeah, the clownament. Never mind parliament, the clownament. That's what they are. Yeah? The WBC clown governing body. Clowning body. How about that? Anyway. The last thing I want to say is some bit here right there. Let's go. 100%.
Big event. There's a fight going on in Riyadh.
Because it would do good numbers for us.
And it's, oh, will it? Why would people want to watch
Massive
that?
numbers, of course.
Because it's a big event. There's a fight going on in Riyadh this year. In October, there's a fight.
I don't know, I'm tired anyway. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bell. 100%, no doubt.